Hi, I'm Bill Newman with Freedom Restoration. I understand you just had a fire loss, and that can be a harrowing experience. Our goal is to get you back to your pre-loss condition as quickly as possible. So I'm going to attempt to answer many common questions and give you an idea of what the process is like as we attempt to get your home back to normal. First question our customers have after a fire loss is, how soon can you get started? With fires, there is a lot of moving pieces involved, and we have to make sure that the work that we are planning to do is approved by your insurance company. And because of the nature of the damage, there are inspections that must be completed. There are adjusters that we must coordinate with to make sure that we're billing to do the things that insurance companies will cover. That takes time. Unfortunately, it won't be done in a couple of hours. It may take a few days. In fact, fire marshals in many cases have to clear the home before anyone can even enter the home to even inspect the damage. So we ask you to be patient on the front end so that we can make sure that everything is okay with the city, the county, and your insurance company before we begin work. A concern for many of our customers is whether or not they can stay in the home after they've had a fire and while we're trying to clean the mess. That's rare. Primarily because depending on the materials that were burned, they can set off noxious fumes. And so it's rare that you're going to be able to stay in the home. Also, depending on where the fire occurred, may also require you to be outside of the home. If you're losing the use of your kitchen, it's going to be very difficult for you to be able to stay in the home and cook meals and such. We also have to take the AC and turn it off. It's going to be very warm in the summertime. The reason for that is we don't want to spread soot throughout the home. And in the wintertime, we have to turn off the heat because, again, the same reason. We don't want to put soot in places of the home that may have been previously unaffected. So it's important that you get with your insurance adjuster up front about your alternative places to stay while we clean your structure. How long is it going to take you to get back into your home? I know that's a big question on everyone's mind when they've had a fire. Unfortunately, it can take a while. Typically on a 2,500 to 3,000 square foot home, you're probably looking at 2 to 3 months before you can re-enter the home. And the reason for that is we're coordinating not only with your adjuster, but we're also having to coordinate with reconstruction crews, plumbers, painters, flooring crews, cabinet makers, and we still have our cleaning crews that actually become a moving company and will move your contents out of your home and back to our facility so that we can clean your belongings as well as your structure. So what are you going to use to clean my house? It's a big question that customers have, and it's a great one when it comes to dealing with your structure. You need to know how that's being handled. Number one, in regards to cleaning your walls, we're going to clean one of two ways. If it's flat paint, we're going to use something called a dry sponge. If it's eggshell, we're going to use cleaning cloths along with a solution to clean your walls. Afterwards, they'll be kilted and then repainted. Now, the other items here in front of me, many are for odor control, such as an ozone machine and a vapor shark, a fogger, and here we have something called a HEPA air scrubber. This is great as far as getting the particles out of that air that remain present after the fire. A lot of customers are concerned, what are you going to do about my goods, my household goods, my couches, my pictures, my curio cabinet items, my dishes and such? Well, what we'll do is we'll move them back here to our facility in Bon Air, Georgia, and we'll place them in a vault like this. And inside the vault, you can see we'll store furniture, we'll store boxes with contents, your smaller items in boxes, and we're going to categorize your items really into two categories. Number one, items that can be hand cleaned, such as your furniture, your soft goods, your books, those sort of things. And then items that we can run through our ultrasonic cleaner, which I'll show you in just a minute. Your smaller hard goods are brought here to our fire line system. It has 4 stations. The first station is a filtration system that runs just jet detergent over your items. We leave it in here for about 2 minutes. Then goes to our ultrasonic cleaning station, and it's going to use ultrasonic frequencies to knock invisible soot off of your hard good items. Again, it'll stay in here for 2 minutes, and then it will go to our rinsing station. And from the rinsing station, we'll be able to rinse the detergent off of your items. And it will then move into our dryer. And our dryer will make sure that your items are dried safely and that they're cared for properly. And then they're reboxed and moved into the vaults. And it will stay there until it's ready to go back into your home once your home has been repaired. I'd love to show you a demonstration of what I just discussed regarding our Fireline system. I'm going to take an air purification fan, remove the filter, and run both the fan and the filter through the system to give you an idea of just how clean we can get your items. I hope this video has been informative for you. However, you may have some questions that I haven't addressed yet. Have no worries. Please call our office at 478-225-6186. Our personnel are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to assist you. Always remember that we are that connection between you and your insurance company, and we're on the same team to get you back to your pre-loss condition.